Okay. Finally get to say something. Finally get to thank people. So I've got so many people to thank, it's just ridiculous. I hope in a way that because I've got so many that it doesn't lose a bit of its impetus, because each person has thanked me and I've got to thank them for all sorts of things, like simple things like my life over and over again. So I'll do my best to keep everything in sequence and who I'm supposed to be thanking. I do have one primary issue, and that's a little bit of brain damage. So let's hope I can sort of sneak over that, and hopefully what I need to find in my head comes back fairly quickly when I need it. It's Q-Man here. He's, I'm pretty good actually. I was very sick a week ago, looking very sick. Started to come good, but I've got so many people to thank, it's ridiculous. And they're not simple things like, thanks for that beer last Friday afternoon. So like, thanks for reviving me from, excuse me, thanks for reviving me from total cardiac meltdown last week or the week before or yesterday.
Last Tuesday. It
just keeps happening. And it's something that I cannot come to terms with. I just cannot, it just won't sink in. Like the week before that, I was training hard, going flat out, doing all sorts of things. We're in ICU at the moment.
Yeah.
And people that are in ICU that need constant attention are in here. And as soon as they come good, they go into a different ward.
You're going there tomorrow?
And I'm hopefully going there tomorrow. Haven't had a meltdown for a couple of days. So lots of people here waiting to go into the ward that sort of looks after you all the time, because I got up and walked today. And I've been eating regularly for a couple of days. So I'm hopefully not in a situation where someone's got to watch me 24/7, jump up and start looking after me. There is there's another situation here which you've been hearing. People have got cardiac issues, and so they've got someone here listening all the time. As soon as they go out of rhythm, they jump in. I've been out of that now for quite a few days, starting to come alright. So just getting back to me, I was in a bad way. I had no idea. There's a girl called Natalie here, who's not here at the moment. She's in another part of the ward. And we've had a lot to do this afternoon. So if she was here, I'd thank her, but she's usually doing something for someone. And she's helped me many occasions, and she's brought me back to life on many occasions. Okay, this is Natalie.
Yeah.
This is Q-Man.
The Q-Meister.
Yeah, that's another one.
Tell us what Natalie did.
I'd like to officially thank Natalie, because Natalie does get to do a bit of this sort of stuff, and we get to do it once every couple of years.
Well, you're the first person I've given CPR to.
Oh, okay.
Officially.
Right, oh, that's great. And she's just working on a master's now, so.
Yeah.
And I think what Natalie just said, first person she's given CPR to,
and it worked.
It's a damn good indication.
And it worked.
Okay, no, it's a really good indication of the standard of care that you get here. It means that prevention is better than cure.
Correct.
You don't let people get into the situation where they need CPR.
Yeah.
You constantly are vigilant and watch them, and every time it looks like something's happening, you make sure it doesn't happen. Admittedly, she's done it before, but not to someone like me, who was really in a bad way. I had four separate resusces, or three separate resusces from a
Outside. Yep.
That's it.
from a total situation where I was dead. and within another minute or so I would have been looking at permanent brain damage. So I was very, very lucky that, first of all, that I was in a great hospital. I was in North Gloucester Private, is that right?
Royal North Shore.
Royal North Shore, I should say. I thought I was in.
You always said
I
gospel.
thought I was
like,
in Gloucester
no,
Private for 2 months.
Yeah.
But to think that I was here, and the staff that were here, including Natalie, who had a lot of experience. Natalie's had a lot of experience, mainly with me.
Yeah.
And thank goodness it's successful.
Yeah.
Otherwise she'd be going, that's our first one.
Oh,
and,
God.
that didn't work, we'll start again.
Yeah.
Well, I missed.
You did an awesome job. Thank you so much.
Natalie would say that
Legend.
it's not luck. No, it's not luck, it's training. It's all about training.
Yeah.
Training and getting ready for the situation.
You're at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. And so the sort of people that Natalie works with, trains with, socialises with, specialise in what they're doing here. That's what they do. And they do it really, really well. And I'd love to keep looking around you, my neck is
So,
she's the most violent CPR administrator in New South Wales. So in a couple of her
that
colleagues.
wasn't me.
Oh,
Someone else.
So,
I've had 3 or 4 different CPRs.
who was the best?
Yeah. And we're not talking, normal ones. These are real bad ones. Anyway, we're going to look at that on another occasion. But my objective today was to thank Natalie, and thank the staff,
Thank you.
not just Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie happened to be in a bad place at a bad time on a lot of occasions, but
We're forever indebted to you,
Oh,
Natalie.
Natalie
Thank
is
you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
We have, on top of that, I've been in a fantastic hospital
Yeah.
that specialise in this work, and they just do it like it's so easy, and I really appreciate that. And we have not just these nursing staff, but the doctors here. That's what they specialise in. Fantastic at helping
Jim.
I've also got to thank other people, because it's not till you get into strife that you realise how many people are around that will help you. I'd like to think that I'm a bit special,
Very special, Quinn.
You are very special.
but I must admit I've seen this happen in our town on several occasions, where someone's got sick and everybody just jumps into action, spring into action. Not like any other town. It's a loca. People just come into play, and they're all experienced at this stuff. They're all experienced at helping you and coming up with different ways of helping you. Hospital,
That's what makes the community special.
yeah, just everything, building work, all sorts of stuff. You look at what's happened with me. We've got trying to finish a house off, and I flaked out a bit and ran out of time. Next minute, people spun into action, started finishing things off for me. Amazing things that normally wouldn't have got done. We've got medical people who have jumped into action, make sure everything's right. Now, I've been out of action for 2 months, thinking it was like 1 week. And people have jumped into action for 2 months and done all these things that I had no knowledge of. No knowledge at all. And I thought it was all happening last night. So that was amazing.
We'd really like to say thank you.
So I'd like to thank, first of all, the staff of this hospital. And this is Royal North Shore,
Yeah.
not public hospital. And the staff have been unbelievable. And then we have the doctors who have also been non-stop.
Yeah.
And so I'd like to thank all of you very much for being here. What people who haven't heard this video before don't realise that I was out of commission for 9 weeks. I thought I was out of commission for 1 week. I didn't know what was going on for 5 weeks. In that time, I was revived 3 times from death, from full-on death. And so when I get round to it, and we have a chance to sit down and have a chat, I'll tell you about what I found out in the last week to a week and a half about dying and being revived and coming back again.
Do you remember any of that?
None of it.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Not one thing. I'm feeling vague little recollections of someone telling me that you're bloody lucky. Me thinking, oh yeah, sure. Someone pulled me out of the rib. You know. But I didn't think anything had happened. As a matter of fact, I thought it did happen in the rib. The whole thing down here in the vocal rib during training and after training. Just a little training session that went wrong. But it didn't. It was something that went terribly wrong. It kept going wrong. And it went wrong for 9 weeks.
We're coming good now.
Anyway,
Thanks for pulling through, Quinton.
Thanks what?
Thanks for pulling through.
Oh, I'm so excited about it.
Kept your scorecard clean.
I know. I can't express
Got too much to live for.
to say, how much I appreciate what was going on because I didn't know. I still didn't know, even a week ago. It hadn't sunk in. Still not.
A lot to take in, Quinton, and you'll think about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And I think I should really get stuck into the thanks
Yep.
because there's a few groups I'd really like to thank, and they are I'll do them separately because we can edit this little video.
Yep.
There's a lot of people to thank, and I don't want people standing around scratching their nuts waiting for me to thank them. People I'd like to thank right now, first of all, sorry, when you're battling brain damage, it's a bit of an issue. There's the lizards. They're definite people because they've been there right from the start, right from the very beginning. They probably realise how bad it could be because of their large proportion of them are suffering from brain damage. So they recognised the symptoms pretty quickly. They were able to step in and knew the sort of help that I'd need, which I didn't realise was about as good as it gets when you get 3 total eclipses of the sun. That's almost brain dead. And I was very lucky people stepped in there. The next thing I wanted to do was thank, thank...
Josh Barnes, Toby Cracknell.
Oh yes, of course. I want to thank the pros. I had people looking after me from all spheres, professionals, amateurs who could be professionals many times over, amateurs who were only just learning.
And Sharon Brighty.
We have this group of people who I'd like to mention, and I suppose I should mention Sharon number 1 because she's so cool under pressure. It seems like second nature to her. When problems arise, she just goes into a sort of a sphere of total care for people who have brain damage or potential brain damage.
Neck damage.
And that sort of thing. Alongside her, we have a group of lifeguards at Avoca. I'm sure they put them there because There's the only place they can work properly. They're wasted. Admittedly, there are other places they could be working, but nowhere near as busily. We have Josh Barnes. I'm doing this off my own
Toby
bat.
Cracknell.
I'm going to do it off my own bat. Toby Cracknell. Thanks very much again to everybody. And lastly, I'd like to say how much I'm looking forward to being home. I thought I was gone for a week. I was gone for 2 months. So I'm looking forward to it like longer than what I thought I was looking forward to it. If you imagine going on a little holiday for a couple of months and then realising you've been away, you think you've been on holidays for 1 week and in reality you've been on for 2 months, you start to think, what happened? Where did it all go? But I will catch up with all of you, and if you want to bring a can of petrol with you, please do so, because I've got nothing to do for the next couple of months, and I'll be hanging around that Sharks Tower and hanging around the captain's office, looking to chew someone's ear, because I can't train very much. I've got to take it easy. If you want to know what it's like to reach the dark side on 3 occasions and get back again, I'll be very willing to tell you all about it. Matter of fact, I'll embellish it every time I meet you. So please, because I've got brain damage and memory loss, don't give me the shits and start reminding me that I have been there and I have told you, etc. So, okay. Righto. See you later, everybody.